I watched a show called Malice that was on Amazon Prime, and I feel like Prime is like the middle child of the step sister of like the streaming platforms. It's like no one thinks to go there. Things kind of show up there, like, oh shoot, like, oh wait, I never,
So random. First of all, they're a mix of like Netflix and Tubi.
right,
They
right,
they would have like new, current,
yep,
in theater kind of
yep,
stuff.
yep,
But they also have the same mess that is on Tubi.
yes,
So
fiance of it all, and like, the
all that
shakedown to get
drama,
the award, like, and all that stuff, and like, like all of that,
shakedown.
the Adele crying that she got it and Beyonce did, like all that stuff. I just stopped caring. This film and Timothy that I can understand. That being said, I don't know. Like in my heart of hearts, I think it's going to Wagner.
Friends in real life.
I am in charge of the girls.
Because all I do is dress and rest.
Big fun. Big fun. Isn't that what you had? Contrary to popular opinion, I'm the head nigger in charge. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And when you look at the credit,
Yeah.
the girlies are there.
Good Times was just always, it just felt too sad every time. I was like, they keep calling it Good Times, but like every episode is like, Lord, where's the money?
And that's friends in real life.
All right. Well,
Well,
welcome back. How you doing? I don't know.
finally, we made
We
it.
finally made it. I'm Chris.
I'm Trizzy.
Yeah, and this is Friends in Real Life.
Let me be an adult and call myself by my adult name.
Okay, you want it because last time you
Tristan.
were sure if you wanted the world to call you Trizzy or not. You're saying you're back to Tristan.
It's getting very popular
People
amongst
love
the,
it. Yeah.
but it's getting a little Joe.
Did you ever go by that? I know we talked about nicknames last and mother and all that stuff, but like, did you ever go by Trizzy, or is that just something that people? Okay, okay, all right,
That was more of a like friends gave me that nickname.
copy. Okay,
Like nobody in my family really called me Trizzy, but
mm,
friends
friends
like
do. Okay,
it just flew out of their
it
mouths
makes sense to me.
and stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, folks, we're here to talk about a few different things. Of course, we've been hard at work and also hardly working, at least in my opinion, looking at TV and film. And I feel like usually I'm the one that's like, oh, I have all this stuff I've been watching. I've been crazy. I have not been watching enough TV, like enough new TV. I've been just watching old reruns of Living Single and Golden Girls and calling it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Which is
no, but
not
which is not bad. We love it.
I'm
Like,
not mad at that. Yeah.
but no, I've been trying to be better. But yeah, so I did watch a few things on TV, especially since we still live in a world where people will spoil the endings of movies and TV shows if you let them. And by let them, I mean just opening your eyes and looking at a phone screen, open up an app.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think the one that we both watched that for sure was kind of like getting a lot of buzz in the internet streets was His and Hers, with Tessa Thompson. Uh, Man, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, although I think it's already out there. But
I mean, look,
if you
if
haven't
you
seen it
haven't
by now,
seen it by now, yeah, because everybody was talking about that show.
yeah,
And I was telling people to watch it. And so I feel like everybody I know has probably seen it by now. And
yeah,
so if it gets a little spoiled, it gets a little spoiled. Or people can stop and
yeah.
fast forward.
Pause and fast forward for the next few minutes. Now,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Look, hey, guess what? It was the mother. Who knew? Did you know?
Boom.
Did you
There it
figure out
is.
the ending?
I actually did not see the mom being that involved
Yeah.
in the whole thing, but
Yeah.
I definitely felt like the whole time she knew something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Felt like she knew something,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't know that she was gonna be like that girl, you
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they ate a little bit with that.
hmm
Um, I thought that the comparison to that show basically being Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
that was funny. I think people were being a little shady. Um, I think that show is what Tyler Perry tries to do,
I agree. I agree. Yes.
but you see the difference of when something over the top and crazy is
Right.
done in a quality way
Yep.
versus, how he tries to
Yep.
force it
Yep.
times.
Yep.
And we've seen it. Like Scandal did a
Yeah.
good job giving
hmm
us completely over the top
Sure.
ticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we were set every
Yeah.
week
Every
and
time.
believed all of it. Like
Yeah, for
we
sure.
were there. So I would put his and hers more on the Scandal side of
Sure.
things.
Yeah. Then a Tyler
Being-
Perry TV show.
Yeah.
That they're only saying that because old girl from
Grace,
Fall from Grace.
Fall from
Fall from
Grace,
Grace.
yeah.
Yeah. Old girl from Fall from Grace was in it. And basically, they're saying like he put her on and that's,
Which
what
okay, that's fine, but
Sure.
she can't do another thing because Tyler
Yeah.
Perry put
That
her on.
that to me lets me know she's
Dangerous.
not Tyler because usually
And
Tyler
also,
Perry.
that man did not put her on because that lady was in like some cop show back in the
Yes.
day,
Yep.
20, 30 years ago. Like
hmm
she's been out here. But,
hmm
shout out to TP for giving her a job, but
Sure.
that's how it
That's
works.
how.
Like
Yeah.
that's
And it's funny because he's not historically known for putting people on. Like if you think about it, he makes sure that people work, right? And he makes sure people get their money, but they're people who already have acted before and
yeah,
lots
he's
of
not
actors, right?
discovering
He hasn't
anybody.
discovered
Yeah.
anybody, which is kind of interesting given how many films and TV things he's a part of, but it's a tangent. But
Right.
yeah, no, his and hers I thought was really good. I was sad for every episode, as they say. Like it was well done. Like I was like really,
Yeah,
really into it. And
it
I
was
did not
good.
see it coming. I figured part of it out. Like I figured something with the friend that was overweight. I feel like she was gonna come back in some capacity or she was gonna look
Mm,
different. And so I kind of when that connected, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I kind of tracked that,
mhm,
but wasn't expecting for when Tessa was reading the letter, it go from her voice to the mom's voice. When that happened, I was like,
yes,
oh shoot. Like I was like,
that transition was,
yeah,
yeah, I like how they did that a lot. So, you know, if the folks haven't seen it, please go watch it.
yeah.
It's good. It's one of those ones where it goes right into the mess and
hmm
takes you all the way through.
Yep.
Um, Shout out to whoever dressed Tessa.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
looks.
Yeah.
Did you peep?
Yeah.
The
I
looks
did. I did. I did. I did. Yeah.
were good.
For
They
sure, a
they
character in the show in the series. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nah, she
Yeah.
did that.
Good. So yeah, I was here for that for
hmm
sure. What else did you get
I
into?
saw.
Did you know?
Yeah. I watched. Let's see. I watched a show called Malice. That was on Amazon Prime, and I feel like Prime is like the middle child of the step sister of like the streaming platforms. It's like no one thinks to go there. Things kind of show up there, like, oh shoot, like, oh wait, I never,
Just go random. First of all, they're a mix of like Netflix and Tubi.
right,
They
right,
they will have like new, current,
yep,
in theater kind of
yep,
stuff.
yep,
But they also have the same mess that is on Tubi.
yeah,
So I don't know like where they really fall in the whole thing, but you're right. You just have to randomly remember that
hmm
you have Prime
yes,
Video and
yes,
then go in it. And you're like, oh shit, this is here. Let me put the,
yes,
so,
yes.
okay, so Malice.
So
All right.
Malice, so it's about this rich family. They're like vacationing in France, and they have a family that's like traveling with them. And that family has like a not kind of like a nanny or like a child care person, but he also like helps with homework and stuff like that. So he's kind of like living that way. And he basically like, spoiler alert, destroys all the families, like finds ways to like, be malicious, right? And so it's interesting because the whole time I'm like, this dude looks like a serial killer. Like, how come no one else is peeping this? You know what I mean? And oddly enough, it's the man in the family that's like, this dude isn't right. And everyone's like, no, we love him. He's great. Da, 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 da.
They
Yeah,
made the man smart.
they made the man
Oh,
smart.
no, that never
That's like why nobody
happened.
watched it. But no, so like they're like, this is fiction for sure. No, but like but no, they like the
There you
women
go.
they don't catch on to because he's like charming and I guess like handsome and things like that. So they're just like, no, he's actually no, that's not true. There's a black woman who's kind of like about him. Yeah. And man, so that's it.
Also attractive.
So then, but I think it only has one season. I don't think it's getting renewed. But it's an
And that
interesting
just
one.
came out? That
It's
just came out
just
this.
if it didn't come out like this year or last year, 25, it was recent years. It's not like
Okay.
something from like 2000s or anything like that. Yeah. So
I'll check
worth
that out.
checking out on a bored Sunday. Let's see what else. I've been watching some trash TV. I always try to balance it. So been watching Traders, which I had never watched before ever, but
Me
people at my
neither.
job were talking about it. It's really interesting. I think I'm always interested about those kind of games where you have to be deceitful, right? So basically, it's like you've got three traitors who can kill someone in the night, right? And then you've got like the faithfuls, so the rest of people, and like you do these different challenges and stuff like that. And then at the end, so it's two things. One, the traitors vote who they want to kill or get rid of, and then the
Okay.
people in the house vote who they think a traitor is. So it's like you're always
Okay.
having to play both sides of the coin there if you're a traitor. And then like people might think you're suspicious because you don't talk a lot. So it's like, oh, I think Tristan's as a traitor because like she hasn't said much on this thing. She hasn't let people get to know her, and it's like then you have to defend yourself in this whole thing. Um,
Okay.
so I guess it came from Europe or UK, but now
Yeah, I think it is originally a UK
I think it's a
show.
UK show. But now they're using like mostly reality TV celebrities, but then they'll have somebody random, like a random K-pop singer, songwriter, or they'll have like the host of like Top Chef or something. It's like very like all over the place
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, I saw Michael Rappaport in a clip and I checked out immediately because I cannot look at that man's face.
No, I understand.
So,
I understand.
um, so that's where I pretty much called it before I even gave it a shot. But I do hear a lot of people talking about
It's
it.
really good.
And people love that show.
It's
But
good.
I can't do too much of that kind of. I never got into like Big Brother or
Mhm.
any of those kind
Yeah.
of
I'm not a Big
game shows.
Brother guy or like that kind of thing, which is why I'm surprised I like this. But I
Yeah.
think it's interesting because it's like the people that they chose to be the traitors have so been really good at it. And there's one in particular who was from like Love Island. So like he's completely unassuming, but he's been playing the game like masterfully. Like, so yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting show. Like it's a fun kind of hour watch. So yeah, I recommend that. And I think that's it. I'm trying to think of what I mean, I started some shows that are still like happening. They're not all at once. So like I've been watching the new season of The Pit, which is really good, but it's very gory. It's very graphic, right? Because it's a hospital and it's an ER room and stuff like that. So I feel like this season they upped the ante with the stuff. It's like, oh, like we need to see,
Okay.
so it's a
Can't.
little, if you're squirmish, like, which I guess you are, but you aren't because you watch like true crime things and all that stuff. But like,
That's the thing. Like, I can watch the true crime things, but I don't want to see like the scenes. Like, that's
yeah, yeah,
probably why
yeah,
I would never go into like as much as
yeah,
I would love to play detective or be one in real life, that would
yeah,
be where I would have to draw the line because
mhm,
bodily fluids and blood and things like
yeah,
that, I'm not good with that. And I used to be okay with it back in the day because the blood and everything used to look so fake.
yeah.
Now everything looks
So real.
so real that I am literally I was never a girl who had to turn away.
Yeah.
And now it looks too real
I'm
for
turning
me.
away. Like
I'm turning away.
I have
Yeah.
no shame saying that like the pit, like there was one scene where like it was like a homeless guy, so they were like changing one of his bandages and like all these maggots came out. It was
Yeah.
just like, oh my
See?
God.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
No, no.
and I was like, like green emoji face,
Yeah.
like, oh my,
That would make
like I
me really
can't,
freak out loud.
so
Yeah.
they've been really pushing it when it comes to that this season. But so watching that, I mean, and speaking of gore, I've been watching The Beauty, which is the new Ryan Murphy take on what's that name? God, take on oh my
The
gosh,
substance.
the substance. I don't know what I'm saying, substitute. That is completely different. The substance,
Sorry.
but it's interesting. It's like, you
Okay.
know, it's interesting. Like I find it very, very interesting. The premise for those who have not seen it is there's a drug that can make you look like your best self. But it's sexually transmitted. It's like basically an STD that you catch, and then that's how you, yeah, right,
I
yeah.
missed that part of it
You
because
missed
I
that
have
part.
heard of the show.
So originally
I was gonna watch,
it was like a
but
dose that you could get, but then it kind of went out into the black market and it's through like sexual.
okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
I was thinking they were just like taking a shot
No,
or a
no, no. It's
pill.
not like just like a yeah.
So they're taking a shot for
So they're taking
real.
a
Got
shot, and then you have to like really
it.
transform. But because of what happened because it's black market, it's not as pure as the original. So people have
Right.
just been like exploding everywhere, like just dying, exploding, like in the middle of
Oh,
like a girl exploded
I,
in the middle of like Condé Nast. Like it's crazy. Like the
I
shows.
think I might watch that. I
It's
think I
fun.
might
Like
watch
it's Ryan Murphy, so it's it's ridiculous. It's like
Campy
unnecessary
as
sex scenes, camp at its finest, fashion
hell.
that doesn't exist, but let's do it. You know, what is happening? Why is the killer wearing
People dressed to the nines in Starbucks
you know
for
what
no
I'm saying?
reason.
For no reason. But yeah, so that kind of completes what I've been watching. But you've been, like I said, much better. So like, what have you tuned in into? And a film I've not done any. I've not watched a single film since we've talked last, which is so bad.
Listen, I
Um,
have been a real cinephile over here. Like
okay.
I've been just diving into the things when I get a
Mhm.
moment.
Yep.
Um, because it's been crazy town for me with my workload lately.
Sure. Yeah.
So I've had to like get it in where I can fit it in.
Yeah.
And so I'll just like take a break, and during my little like work break, I'll pop something on, and then I'm kind of like, all right, at least I've gotten something out of the way because this TV might not come back on for the next 2 or 3
Right.
days.
Yeah.
So in doing that, I was able to cover a lot of the movies that are going to be talked about for Oscars, and
Hmm.
a couple of things that I like went into the archives for and was just
Hmm.
like, never heard of this. What's this? And
Yeah.
so so first I want to start with these this one movie that I saw that's from 2011
Okay.
called, okay, I'm gonna have to read it because there's no way I can say this title off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So it's called Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene.
Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. Okay.
Yes. So the name is basically the name of the main character who gets caught up in a cult.
Okay.
And I think her real name might be Marcy, but then like the cult people start calling her all of these other things. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know how we got all of that name.
Okay. Not
But
revealed. Okay. Cool.
but I mean, it might be in there somewhere. Maybe I, blinked, missed it,
Yeah.
started fooling with my phone and it's just like
Yeah.
whatever. But I do know that one of those names is her actual name. And then when she goes to this cult, one of the guys is like, "You look like a Marlene. I'm going to call you that." And so that's kind of how the name starts to
Okay.
evolve. But she's in this cult, and then she realizes that the cult is crazy. The cult life is crazy. So
Sure.
she escapes. She goes and stays with her sister, who's been
Okay.
looking for her all
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
And so she's all like, "Oh my gosh, like, where have you been?" She like
Yeah.
calls her on a payphone. And she's just like, I'm like at this place, but no, don't come get me. Like, and her sister's like, no, I am coming to get you. Like, I
Yeah.
have been looking for you. So she gets her, she brings her in to stay with
Yep.
her and her husband. And then the girl starts doing like all this weird stuff that she learned in the cult that she thinks is normal, and it's not. Like,
Mm.
the sister and her husband were literally having sex one night in their bed,
Yeah.
and she just walked into their bedroom and laid down in the bed with them while they were having sex. And the sister and the husband are like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she's like, "What? I was lonely." But in the cult, they all used to sleep together and all have sex so
Okay.
that
That
is
felt
like
like normal. Yeah. Yeah.
she
Yeah.
would do the weird things that felt normal to her. And the
Mm-hmm.
sister and the husband are like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, she was
Hmm.
so psychologically messed up from it. So, and so it just goes into like them trying to figure out, like, girl, what happened to you? And like, why
Mm-hmm.
are you like this? And so that movie was really interesting. And then I watched, guess what I finally saw?
What you finally?
Past.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh,
I
shoot.
told you I went
Yeah,
back
yeah,
into the
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
archives. I
yeah.
went back into the
Okay.
archives. I mean, that's not too far back. I
Yeah,
think that was
yeah.
like 2023-ish or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
But I think that was the movie that was Oscar nominated our first season of
Yes.
doing this.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yep.
And everybody was going on about it. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm sure I'll like it, but I
Yeah.
just never got
You got
around to
right
like
to it.
fully caring.
Sure.
And then one day I see it. I want to say it's also on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me finally just see what
Yeah.
this movie is about. I loved it. When I tell you I love this movie so much.
I hated it.
Ah,
I hated it. I like when I
what?
watched it the first time, I thought maybe it was just okay. But the more and more I think about it, the more I'm like, what a waste of my time. What a waste of my time. What a waste of the guy's time. What you just
Man.
wasted 2 hours of my time. Like I hated it. I hated it. And like she's the same director who did The Materialist, right?
Yeah,
And it's the same weird, like, what am I watching exactly? Like these people don't ever seem like I hated it. But sorry, I feel like I really hated it. I need to maybe
oh
watch it again. But
wow.
I felt like I
You
was
need to
annoyed when
watch
it
it
ended.
again.
People are like, oh, I cried. It was so sad. I'm like, what was sad? She wasted
Definitely
people's
cried.
lives. And
I
then
I definitely
why'd
cried.
you cry?
Because that movie is about
A
two
girl who
people.
decided to mess up a dude's life she forgot about with one last cry? Nah, stop it. Nah, get her out of here. No. You can't have your cake and eat it too, boo-boo. No, no, no. Like,
Oh
this is present
God.
life. Present life. What about that film?
I hate you so much
No, so
because that is not what happened at
it's
all.
not, that's how I remember it. So maybe I need to rewatch it.
You need to rewatch that movie and less time. I mean, the next time you watch it, have like a little less,
Anger.
emotion and anger tied to it. Just forget you ever saw it the first
Right.
time and
Yep.
come in with
Yep.
a fresh head because I don't even know what movie you saw at this point. Because the one that I saw called Past Lives.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. It was so adorable. I loved it. But to me, it gives the Notebook vibes, and you hate
Which I
that
also
movie.
correct.
So this is why,
So this is
okay, now
tracks. Okay, so tracks. Okay, yeah, okay, cool, cool, okay, cool. Ugh.
anyway, you're such
Just
a hater.
die already.
Good.
Like, just hurry it up. Like, run, like, close the notebook. Like, let's just right.
Such a hater. I can't. Oh my gosh, no, that movie was so cute. Yeah, so those were kind of like my oldies that
Yeah.
I kind of like dug into.
Hmm.
Now, this is where your girl showed up and showed out.
Okay.
Because I rarely have seen all the movies that are going
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
nominated for
Yeah.
an Oscar. But I
Yep.
said this year,
Gonna be
I'm
better.
going to act like I'm going to be better. I'm going
Yeah.
to act like I have a podcast about movies and
There you
TV,
go.
and I'm going to actually watch the things.
Right.
So I'm doing very good. I've seen Begonia,
Okay.
seen um is Honey Don't actually nominated for anything, or was that Golden
No,
Globes?
I think it was just in the conversation. I don't think it got nominated. It might have
Yeah,
been
nominated.
Golden Globes, but
Okay.
not Oscars. No. Mm-mm.
I've seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Okay.
I've seen, we already talked about it. I saw Frankenstein.
Yep. Hmm.
Um, what else? I actually wrote these things down. Oh, Sorry Baby, which I don't
Okay.
know if that made it to
I
the
don't think it. I
nomination.
think it was considered a snub. Yeah.
Not really made it, but yeah. Um, what else?
I mean, that's a lot. That's a
I
lot.
mean, right?
That's a
I think the
lot.
only thing
Like,
left for me to see is Hamnet and Marty Supreme. Oh, and the one with the Skarsgård
oh,
dead.
sentimental value, right?
I
Yeah.
definitely want to
I,
see
I,
that. I think
I do
that's
too.
going to be good.
I do
Yeah.
too. I heard it's great.
Um,
Yeah.
yes. Well, I show up for the Skarsgårds every time. I'm
See,
obsessed with that family. Those sons,
I didn't
listen.
realize that they were all related. Like, I didn't realize that like Alice Skarsgård, that was like his. Like, I didn't know that at all until
Yeah,
like,
and the one that played Pennywise, who always plays a psycho in
right.
every.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Their whole
their
little
whole
clan. Yeah, pardon, not clan, but you know what I'm saying.
um well,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out soon. No, like,
Well, we always do find out. But yeah, they usually show up and show out in everything that they're in.
yeah,
So when Pops comes up in a movie, I'm set. So I definitely
actually,
want to see that.
I think he's gonna
But
take it, but we'll talk about that later. But I feel like it's his.
yeah, I think that
Yeah,
I haven't even
yeah,
seen it, but
yeah,
I said I think
yep,
he's gonna
same,
split
yep,
between
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep, all of that. Okay, well, no, what did you think of?
Wait, hold on. What's the one with Ethan Hawke? Because isn't he nominated?
Yes, he is. I forget the name of that film, but yes,
That's a
um,
sleeper. I don't know
that's a
what
sleeper. Yeah,
is even like, I don't even know the title. And I saw
yeah.
his name. I was like, for what?
For what?
Training
Right,
Day? Like, really, just the Ethan
right.
Hawke of it all blew me. I was not ready
Yeah.
for the name to come into the conversation. So maybe whatever he's in, I also need
But
to
is he,
check
hold on, let me look
out.
it up. Is he supporting or is he
I think
main?
he's best actor, I think.
Right? Ethan Hawke skirts. So I'm looking for it now. Oh, Blue Moon? Is it Blue Moon?
Okay. Is it?
Because it says
It
2025,
could
and I'm
be
like, oh,
FUBU
like,
by Brandy for all I know. I have no idea what this movie is about.
please stop. Yeah, it's Best Actor, and it's Blue
Mm.
Moon. Yeah, I
Who's the
mean,
director? What is going on?
um, Richard Linklater.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll look into it.
yeah, sure. I mean, I forgot because you're right because that film. Now we're changing, but that film is another one I think about. Like, I need to see it. Like the one with the one with Kate Hudson. Is that the same one? No. Um,
Oh, singing.
but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But I think
so
that's I think the guy in that is
hers
I want to
is
say he
Song Sung Blue. So that's why I was like, there was a blue thing to it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is it the same film? But no, it is not. Sorry, this is bad.
Uh,
Yes. But okay. But so wait, out of the films you saw, I want to what do you think about what you like? Did you like any of them? Like what was the
I was actually impressed by Begonia.
yeah.
I did not know what that movie was going to
Yeah.
give,
Uh-huh. Yep.
but
Yeah.
it
It's
was
a
surprisingly really
yeah.
good. Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie was
Yep.
good. Yeah, they ate a little bit with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually surprised that what's his name? Jesse.
Jesse Plemons? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. He's snubbed for sure. He's snubbed for
yeah,
sure.
low key. Low key. I was like,
There's no way that you
they
nominate
giving
that
him that?
film and you don't nominate him for
And
his
you like, yeah, that's
he
weird. I
was he
find that
was
very weird.
so good in that, you know, but I think he got edged out because they added Delroy in. I think he was supporting, right? And I'm not mad at Delroy being in, just be very clear about that. Like,
Sure. That's why I was like, oh, all right. But
yeah,
we need to see who else is in that
yeah.
category. So
Hmm.
we'll talk about
Right.
Oscar
Yeah.
nominations later in this episode because I need to now know who else
Yeah,
they
right.
feel a better fit for that than
Because he was
him.
so good in that. I'm like, dude, this dude is a problem. Like, you know, like the way he and like,
Yeah.
man, that film it blew me. When I finished it, I was like, okay, like what did I just watch? But also I
And-
ain't mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Yep.
mad at all, you know, like man, I was like, because
And
I was
Emma's
like, you know,
not nominated. Emma's not nominated, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I know the film is, but I don't remember if she.
I don't think she's in it.
No, she's nominated. She is.
She is.
She's
Okay.
nominated. Yeah.
Because, well, Emma, if
Listen,
she's
since
in it,
NBA,
she's
listen,
in it.
listen, let me tell you something about Emma Stone. That girl does not play
If
around.
she's
She,
in it, it's getting the
it's
girl a
getting the
nomination.
nums.
And I was like, I know her name
Yeah,
has to be
no, she's in
in the
it.
ballot
Yeah,
box.
even if she doesn't win, which I don't think she will,
I don't think she's
she's for
gonna
sh-
win,
yeah,
but
which is okay. Like I feel like there's times where there's performances that are like, oh, these are really good, and they
right,
deserve to be nominated, but you're not taking this home. Like you're just not.
right.
Well, speaking of taking awards home, the Grammys were on a few weeks ago, and
Wait, yeah. Let's take a time out before we get into these Grammys
you would say, okay,
because
we'll take a little break. I'll sip more of my bourbon, and then we'll talk a little bit about
all
the
of that.
Grammys and all that they were. A night for rooting for Black people for sure, but we'll take a little break here.
Cool.
So we're, lady, okay. I know we've joked about this podcast about it being like Ray J for like we could be switching around and stuff, but lady, your hair is up now. Like, I just want to be clear. Like, like, like I get it. Like, at least it wasn't
Okay.
in the like we said we were taking a break, you know, we paused for the cause, you know, we have to, you know, whatever. But it is I want to note that I'm not unaware that your hair is different than it was just 2 minutes ago. So,
Listen, I just felt like an updo was needed in this
sure.
moment.
All right.
The
All right.
hair is not all the way dry.
Okay.
I had to tame the curls, beat the curls back into submission by
Okay.
wetting the entire thing from root to tip. And there was no time in between before this recording for my roots and everything to get all the way dry. So I just
Okay.
felt like
Okay.
it wasn't doing what I needed to do. And then, that will distract me. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just let's just get her up and see how it goes. And I
Yeah.
actually
All
I
right.
I, I think I like this a little bit better. Now, if we come back from another break and I have a different top on, then we can have a
Well,
another
I'm gonna have my
conversation.
hair down in the next segment, so be prepared for that. Wowzers. Okay, so look, Grammys
Sir,
happened.
please, you are the most
I'm just saying. No, so look, so Grammys happened a few weeks ago, and I have to say, I don't really care. And I know that's so bad because like technically, you know, this is a film and TV podcast, so like we don't really talk about music like that, but you know, they kind of sometimes move around. Like for
yeah,
example, Sinners won for like best music or something, best music album, something like movie album. So like, you know, it connects. But I haven't really rocked with the Grammys since how they treated Janet after the Super Bowl. Um, and I just felt like from then on, that was just a poor decision. And so full circle to see someone like Chappelle Roan with her breast out and it was no issue. And this is what you guys crucified
right.
the person who's impacted music in a way that these people could never. It's just nuts to me. So I've never really been into the
Yeah.
Grammys since then. And then with the whole like Beyonce of it all and like, you know, the
All that
shakedown to get
drama.
the award, like and all that stuff and like, you know, like all of that,
Shakedown.
the
Shakedown is
shakedown, the Adele crying that she got it and Beyonce did, like all that stuff, I just stopped caring, you know?
yeah, started
And in
being
the
a
way they've
lot.
kind of moved the awards around and split the country, like I just feel like it's messy. And so it feels like they're just trying to appease everybody. And that to me is not it because honestly, the Grammys, the Oscars, these are awards from peers given to peers. It's not the People's Choice Award. It's not, you know, it's not Billboard Awards, which is solely based on sales. Like it's based on a bunch of criteria, you know? So I've been kind of about it, but what I will say is I'm happy about the people who won this time. Like, I felt like it was pretty much well deserved. Shout out to the Clips for winning, I think, best rap album or best rap performance. Shout out to Kendrick for winning, for Luther. Shout out to Bad Bunny for winning, album of the year. I know that made a lot of people really unhappy, which made me happy. Shout out to Olivia Dean winning best new artist. I mean, like those things I was really, really happy with. Shout out to Gaga. I think she won best pop album and best dance album. So like I felt like it was this year, oddly enough, rightfully placed when it came to like who should win what.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any performances. I have to say, I feel so bad. I heard they were great, but I didn't. I need to go back and watch it, but I just felt like it's been
Do
like a
you?
yeah. I want to see like Tyler the Creator performed and Regina King
Okay.
was a part of that, so I kind of want to see that. Gaga performed. I heard that was good. The best new artist situation where they all perform now. I was curious about that. So like I don't know. Like I will go back and watch it at some point. I thought Trevor Noah was fine as a host, like he had his funny bits.
Yeah.
Um, but overall, I love he took that dig at Nicki. We love that. But other than that, like I don't know. Like I was just kind of like, all right, like yeah, I just feel like it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens next year when Taylor Swift is eligible to be nominated, and Beyonce, I'm sure, will have Act Three out by then, and that will be nominated for a bunch of stuff and so forth and so on. But yeah, I just felt like it's important to talk about here, but I've never, after what happened back in 2004, I haven't really rocked with the awards since. So
You already know I don't really do award shows,
you don't.
so
And the red
it,
carpet didn't give you much to watch there either. So
the red carpet for the Grammys is always a nightmare. Apparently, people don't think that musicians or music artists should dress well for award shows,
yeah.
so they've given up. And so have I. So I don't need to see the red carpet. I know everyone's gonna look a mess. Um, I do not know a lot of these people who are nominated,
That's
so
not true. That's not
you
true.
know what I'm judging. I have not heard one word of a song by a Chappell Roan. I have no idea, or Chappelle
You never
Roan, or
heard Pink Pony Club? I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I hear you, but I don't believe it. You've heard it. It's probably on a Tampax commercial right now. Like you've heard it. Like you've heard
okay, maybe I've heard it and it didn't. I
it didn't
wouldn't give it
resonate with yeah, right.
to
Yeah, yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like if one of her songs came on, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, Chappell Roan." Like I have no clue what
Yeah,
the girl is talking about.
sure.
I'm listening to Rapture by Anita Baker. Like I you know what is happening. I'm way more um I'm quicker to check out a new hip hop or rap album
Sure.
these than I am any other genre. Like R&B to me doesn't exist anymore.
Mainstream.
Everybody is given, yeah, I don't. Everybody sounds the same to me
Yeah.
in whatever's supposed to be the R&B space.
Yeah.
Um, and then like I have a couple of songs that I like by those artists,
Yeah.
but I don't have a whole complete album by these new girlies that I'm just like running to
Sure.
the way
Sure.
I would, the older stuff that I used to listen to.
Sure.
Like remember when like Erykah Badu came out? Like
Yeah.
y'all are getting the same
No
feels
way. No way. Yeah.
these girls that Baduizm gave y'all? I doubt it. So, so I don't really like know all the way what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, for male R&B, surprisingly, I had a little bit more knowledge under my belt as far as what they were giving. So I
Yeah.
was happy to see like, the Leon Thomas of it all and
Hmm.
like those that I was like, oh, okay. And then, like you said, Clips, Kendrick, those were the albums that I consumed
Yeah.
over the past year. So
Yeah.
I was familiar enough with their stuff to know that they deserve their flowers.
Sure.
But the rest of it, honey, I cannot sit through it. I find it to be they're too long. And it's like, I don't know, something about that format nowadays. Well, it's not even just nowadays. Like I haven't been able to wrap my head around sitting through an award show
Yeah.
in many.
Yeah.
in many.
Hmm.
So the further away I get from like my geriatric ears are kicking all the way up. And
Hmm.
so now for me to sit through it is like literally me forcing, like I would be like, who are these people? Like I'm there now. So
No, I
so
feel you. I mean, I will say like I do the award show and Grammys particularly are very long, right? So like they're so long they have to do awards before the show starts because there's just so
right.
many awards to give out, right? It's like Duran Bernard, shout out to him winning, running up literally and winning his award.
So now I
Uh,
did see that run, and that was the highlight of the
that was the
show for
highlight.
me.
That was the meme. That was the meme that keeps on giving.
Oh my God. I
But like
just
that,
so happened to pop into it right as he was doing that. And
yeah.
I hollered. I was like, okay, I need Chris to make this into a
It was already
game.
done before you said it. I mean, when you said it, it was already done. But yeah, like that, but that wasn't even that was pre-broadcast. That wasn't even the full awards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, even that lets you know that like that award show is mad long, right? So I agree. I think the format of it, they've tried over the years to try to switch it up and make it more engaging, but people's attention span isn't that long, one. Two, there's not enough star power for us to care, right? And it's like so then what am I exactly watching? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think, yeah, that was that. I mean, like we can move on, but like that, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to, mention it, but shout out to everybody black who won and the few who were not black that did, you know. And that's kind of how I feel about it, like, come on. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
anyway. All right, cool. Well, look, the last
That's the
thing
Grammys.
you said was, yeah, then that was the Grammys. Cool. Um, so I think the last thing we want to talk about today is, Oscar noms went out a few weeks ago. Oscars are in March. We're still making our way through the films and whatnot, but worth noting what was nominated and kind of talking through that. And so yeah, that's kind of, I mean, you've seen more of the films now, so it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's a very interesting time. So I'm gonna get right into it. All right, we're gonna start from the beginning. Film. So Best Picture, Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. Now there's like 10 or like there are way more noms for film now than there ever
I
have been, right? Like now, well, not ever, in the last maybe 5 or 6 years, they've started to have like 10 movies, like it's a lot. Um,
I I had no idea.
yeah.
I had no idea. No, at least 4 or 5 of those that you just mentioned, I've never heard before.
Okay. So
What's
like The Secret Agent, Train
Secret
Dreams.
Agent? What is that?
I don't know. I know of it, but I feel like it was one that kind of went under the radar. I was surprised to see F1 here as well. Um,
Also that I was like, when did F1 Best Picture?
picture, picture.
F1?
I know,
Wow.
I know, I know.
Okay.
And as you see, Wicked for Good is not here and did not get any noms for any of the performances, not even songs, which is kind of
I mean,
wild.
that's a sign.
I did
Like,
not see that film. I don't really want to see
either.
that film. I loved Wicked. I thought the first one was so good,
I
but
haven't seen the I still have not seen it. I have to say, I didn't care. Like, I wanted to see Wicked on Broadway for sure.
okay. And see, I did not.
Yeah, I actually was interested in seeing
Wow.
it on stage. I was not as enthusiastic
Mm,
when they were turning it into a movie.
yeah.
And I feel like the promotion for it was exhausting and a
Hmm.
little and
Yeah.
I think that that's why it got edged out. I don't think it had anything to do with the movie. I think people are tired of the movie,
Yeah.
of Cynthia and Ariana. Like I think they've just become annoying to
Yeah.
everyone with all of it.
And they
So
even split the promo. They didn't do a lot of it together this time because of that, because people were saying that they were too annoying and they're being weird and things like that. Um, so yeah,
okay.
I don't know. But yeah, so no, out of these films, I've seen Begonia, Marty Supreme, one battle after another, and Sinners. So I got some catching up to do. But
Mm, this is the
but yeah,
first time I've seen you.
I know, right? Well, you because you got Frankenstein on me here.
I
Um,
have
for
time.
these films, yeah.
Yeah. But did you wait, have you seen F1? Did you mention
No, I have
F1?
not seen F1.
Oh,
No, I've not seen F1. I didn't think about it like that. You know, like I'm surprised to see. It's like seeing Die
I
Hard.
mean,
It's like what? Like Die Hard is the
yeah,
like that's what it
that's
feels
what
like
I
to me. I
think
haven't
it
seen it, but that's
was.
what it feels like to me. Like, you
That's what
know?
I thought that was. I thought that was on the same level of like Fast and Furious.
Right? Yeah, I know that
It's
feels
not as bad as
shady,
Fast
but
and Furious,
yeah,
but I was thinking like more that than
yeah.
Oscar nominated.
Right.
So, okay, so that means Damson and Lori will be at the Oscars, and
I'm
then
very
Lori
excited
will give
about
me a
that.
moment. Yeah, Lori will give me a red carpet moment that I need, hopefully.
As long
And
as she doesn't
so,
talk, we love it. So next we have listen, beautiful, stunning, always a look, always gonna
Chris,
give us something, but we don't need it's
cut it
okay.
out. Cut
Just
it out. That girl has never, you know what? I'm not even going to let you play my niece, but
well, I'm glad that they'll
you're
be
a
there
hater.
because were still pretending that they weren't together, and it's like we all know you're together, so I don't know why
Oh,
you're
I never believed they broke up.
yeah, I know you did it, but when they sent out the iOS press release to say that like they weren't together anymore, and then it was like, okay, but then they were always together. It was like, I get it, maybe you don't want people in your
They
business,
just
but
wanted
like,
people out of the mix.
but
They
we
want, which leads me to believe that this might be a thing. I think they could possibly get married.
oh, okay. I
So
wouldn't
I'm
be mad at
thinking
that. I
I
actually
would
love
be
that for both of them.
I
Like,
wouldn't do that for them. That
yeah,
would be such a cool pairing
yeah,
to me. I mean, just
yeah,
obviously based on,
sure,
I don't
yeah.
know those good people and what goes
I don't
on in
know
their home.
them, right?
I think, visually and all the things
Oh
that we
yeah,
can
imagine if they have kids and stuff. Oh yeah, that'll be a nice situation for
imagine
them there.
how gorgeous those children will be. Um, but yeah, they'll show up and show out. Okay. I had no idea about the F1
I know
event. That
that threw me off too when I saw the announcement. I was like, what? But okay, so going to actor. So best actor, I'm sorry, actor in a leading role, Timothy Chalamet and Marty Supreme, Leo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent. So people have been saying Wagner is the low key like win could be a winner here.
for the
Um,
love of God, what is the secret agent? I
I
need a
don't
synopsis. No idea what's going on right now.
right. I just keep thinking of like James Bond
Exactly.
or
I'm
like what's it?
pretty much thinking Daniel Craig right now.
Right. I'm
Like,
thinking Daniel Craig. I'm thinking Austin Powers. I'm thinking like I'm like what is happening?
sir,
All right.
please.
It is a Brazilian neo-noir political thriller um, starring Wagner Moura as a technology expert on the run during Brazil's 1977 military dictatorship, who gets entangled with the underground resistance while trying to escape with his son.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a lot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So,
lot.
so out of this category, I mean, look, sure.
You're not
I mean,
you're
sure.
not
Like,
thinking
like,
Michael?
what's up?
You're not thinking Michael B?
I mean, he hasn't won any of them yet.
I
So
know.
Oscar could be the wild card.
That
Um,
usually doesn't happen, but I think just to
yeah.
spice
Mhm.
things up a little bit,
Yeah.
having him not win any of the others,
And then
and
win the
then
Oscar.
yeah, I
Hmm.
could see for the sake of a headline some shit like that happening.
This is
But
yeah, I don't know. This one I'm really
I
not,
think it's gonna be if it's not Michael B,
yeah.
there's gonna be some off the cuff like Ethan Hawke
Okay,
type
yeah, right.
situation.
You think so?
Like
Okay.
something. Yeah, I think it's gonna be either Michael B. Jordan or like extreme.
You don't think
Whatever.
Timothy?
Oh shit! I keep forgetting about him.
That's to me that's
I thought Leo before I thought
see, I don't see
Timothy.
Leo winning this.
I don't see Leo
I don't
winning
see Leo,
either,
yeah.
but
I
I still thought of him first and
yeah.
didn't even think about. I keep I am not interested in the Marty Supreme of it all. And
I
that's
know
really
you
why
said
I'm
that.
just
Yeah, you keep
completely
just like
checking
checking it
out
out.
on
Yeah,
all of it. Yeah,
yeah.
like I'm checked out on it so much. I don't think that this movie, and whatever, I haven't seen it, but I just think, I don't know, there's something about it that feels like it doesn't deserve to be in this
I
conversation.
feel
Like
you.
it doesn't feel Oscar
Yeah,
ish to me. Like it seems like a Ponzi scheme. Like you
like a
guys are out
Todd
here selling.
setup.
The thing that Todd was clearly behind. Like, why are you selling all this merch? And like, I don't know. The whole thing was just weird
They
to
spent
me.
so much money on this film and then so much money on the marketing of this film.
Seemed gimmicky. It
And then
doesn't
it didn't
seem.
really do that well, but they were trying to act like it did. Like, so like I feel you. There's a political nature to Timothy's
Yeah.
this film and Timothy that I can understand. That being said, I don't know. Like in my heart of hearts, I think it's going to Wagner. And I haven't seen The Secret Agent, but that kind of film and kind of what he's doing in that film, at least this personal description, kind of feels a little like one battle after another. Like it's got, that kind of revolutionary, like, so I think it's him or Ethan Hawke. I think the wild card is Michael B. Jordan. I think the expected thing is Timothy. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. All
Sounds
right.
about.
Yeah. All right. Next. And this is no particular order. Sorry. So best actor in a supporting role. So we've got Benicio del Toro and One Battle After Another. We've got Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. We've got Delroy Lindo in Sinners. We've got Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. And we've got Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. I think this is Stellan's. I think
I
Stellan's
think
got
this
this. I would
too.
love, if anyone were to win for Sinners, I would love Delroy Lindo to be the person.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
To me, and I said that from when we watched
You
the
said
film
it. When
together,
we, yep.
like I was
Yep.
like, he deserves a nom. He deserves to win. His performance is excellent. Um, but it's also Stellan Skarsgård. It's also like a film. Like again, I just feel like I think it's his. As much as I thought Sean and Benicio were great, and I really thought Sean was amazing,
I
I don't see
definitely.
him. I don't see him taking it. And Jacob
Huh.
Elordi, I think, could get it. He's also the youngest person in this category, which is very interesting. So
Yep.
I could see something for that, but I think it's Stellan's. Yeah.
I am agreeing with you
Yeah.
with Stellan.
Mhm.
If it's not Stellan, it's going to be Jacob.
Oh, okay.
I I think they might go Jacob if
Yeah.
not
If not Stellan.
Stellan.
Yeah.
Now, in another bold, ballsy move, the way
Yeah.
that we said they might do it for Michael B. Jordan if they're just trying to be like on some wild behavior, I
Yeah.
think then it would be Delroy
Yes.
for
Yes. Yes. If they were
yeah.
truly trying to address the Oscar so white of it all, like then they would for sure go that route. Um, I don't know. It makes me nervous how many nominations Sinners has got because it makes me feel like they're going to get less. Like it makes you feel like they're going to give them all the nominations and be like, nope,
And
it's
then
going
it's
to
an
be
upset and there's nothing won by
not what
anybody except for like the
the
technical or
technical,
like
like sound and those kind of things,
right.
cinematography, sure, but like, and I feel like that's what I'm feeling. It's feeling very India.Arie at the Grammys, where it was like she got nominated for
Yeah.
like 8 awards. I think didn't win any of them, right? I think they all went to Alicia Keys that year. Um,
Purple got just
right, right.
wrong in
Mhm.
the same way. Like
You know,
we've seen this
we've seen
before.
this before, right? So, anyway, all right, actress in a leading role. Jessie Buckley in half. Every time I say her name, I laugh because you were like, "Who is Jessie Buckley?"
I
um, but okay, so Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne and If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, Renate Renevieve in Sentimental Value. Sorry if I butchered your name, lady, and Emma Stone in Begonia. I think this is going to Jessie Buckley, and I have not even seen Hamnet. I think it's hers, my pick would be Rose Byrne. I think she was fantastic in that strange, crazy film.
Can
And
we
yeah,
just
and
talk
upset would be Kate
about
Hudson. Yeah,
upset would definitely be Kate. Okay, Kate Hudson was like such a surprise to me
yeah,
in the same way that F1 being in
yeah,
I didn't see that coming at all
yeah.
because no one really talked about that movie. Am I
It kind
missing
of
something?
came and went. And, like it was just like, yeah,
I saw like, a couple of ads for it. I saw like a couple of commercials.
yeah.
And
We've definitely
like
seen such ads in LA here on the street. There's tons of like
and
billboards and
the
stuff.
things, right?
Yeah,
The billboard. But like as far as, I follow movie pages and things
yeah.
like,
Hmm.
so I wasn't really getting any burn
Yeah,
from anybody about that movie being good enough to be here, or at least to
yeah.
get Kate Hudson here.
Right.
That surprised me for sure. But Rose Byrne and Emma Stone
Yeah.
are gonna have to take it to the parking lot and fight it out. Okay? Because
No.
the girl gave
Uh-huh.
so much in those performances that I was
Yep.
like, wow. I have no idea with if okay, so if I had legs, I'd kick you.
Hmm.
Please tell me you were just as confused by this
Oh,
movie as I.
completely confused.
Okay, because I was starting to think I was a little slow.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what is happening right now? Like, is it real? Is the lady, I feel like the whole thing at some point was gonna be like a hallucination. Like
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky's only there in her dreams, like
Right. He
quite
doesn't
simply.
actually exist. Yeah.
Like, what? First of all, him in that movie, like, I was like, okay, I need to rewind because
You weren't paying attention.
this
If you were
man
paying attention.
smiles. The man's smile is nuts. So I was just distracted for a minute and then I would like miss a little bit of the dialogue. So then I would go back and be like, okay, he's like really in this. I need to pay
No,
attention
he's
to
really
what
in
is
it.
going
Yeah.
on. His
Braids
role
and
is
all.
not just some
Yeah.
braids and all. You love it. Um, but I thought he was just gonna have like that one
No,
little
like that one interaction, right?
like,
No, he's in it. But then why
he
did he
was
go to the house and fall through why didn't he fix the ceiling? There's so many things.
I thought all of that was her having
Sure.
a
Like a
mental
mental,
breakdown,
yes,
and
same.
that none of that was real. Like the girl with the baby, and I was
Right.
thinking the whole time these were all voices and personalities that she made up in her head or
Yeah.
something. But by the end of it, I feel like I still don't know if
Right.
any of that was real. Like the part where they were like never showing the daughter. That I thought she was imagining this
Yeah.
child.
Oof.
Like
What an
I
annoying child. My
that
God.
movie,
Oof. I was like, I get it, lady. I get it. I can't do it. I know she's sick, but dang. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, shut up. Like, please. That's why they didn't want to show her, because they know people would want to like for real, like, oh my gosh. So bad.
when I really couldn't take it, and I knew this part had to blow you when she was in the car with the hamster or
Yes.
whatever the little pet
Yes.
was.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to strangle that little girl so bad. And I do not
This is what
play
I'm
around with
saying.
violence against children,
Yeah.
but that child was driving me crazy in that car. I felt like I was in that car,
No,
and
and I think that's why they filmed it like that. That's why you don't see the child, because
yes,
it puts you in
that's
the
so. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, that's so good that they did that because I was
Hmm.
ready to lose it for her, and that's why I was like, no, this lady has been driven crazy
Yeah.
by her whatever life she lived,
Yep.
for that shit. I feel like maybe in the midst of it all, the child got sick and died. And
Right.
then this is her, like, all just in the throes of like some deep grief driven
Mhm.
psychosis.
Yep.
And she's having a moment. But whole damn time to the end credits, I still don't know whether my theory is
Right.
correct
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
or if
All
this
I
was
knew was
really
that
a
I
woman's
was like,
lived experience.
yeah.
I have no clue.
No,
So,
that's so true. I was like, all I know is she did her thing. Like the acting was
yes,
phenomenal. Like
I think
I'll figure out the other parts later, but like she did her thing.
That thing
Okay.
is
Let's see what
immaculate.
else. Going back to actress in a supporting role. All right.
Okay.
So we've got Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value, Inga Ipsada, Lord, Inga
Right.
somebody in Sentimental Value. I'm so
It's
sorry.
Inga. You got it.
Inga, yeah, shout out to Inga. Amy Madigan in Weapons. Um,
That's right. I forgot
yep.
about her.
Mumi Masako and Sinners, and Tiana Taylor and One Battle After Another.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
So
Oh
all
God.
really, so I've seen, three of these performances, right? 3 out of 5. Um, all really good. Elle Fanning is Elle Fanning, so like she's
Gonna do her thing. So
so
um
I mean,
I think okay, I'll let you go because I already know who I think is gonna take this.
I would really love to see Tiana take it.
Really?
And I know that I've changed my mind now, right? Because
Yeah, 'cause before
at
you were
first I
feeling
was like, why is she not like I was like, I don't know if it, but
yeah.
like I've over I've come to a different place with it. Um And I think I watched the film again and realized just how important her performance was to the film. And I don't know anyone because I had this conversation with my brother because he was like, I don't think she should have, been nominated. And like I love the film, but like, I kind of felt like she was playing herself, which is something we hear a lot, right? People say you're playing yourself, but it's like, well, A, we don't really know that unless we know the person. And B, there are plenty of people who play themselves and we still love it, right? So like which one is it? Um, but I don't know who else could have played this role. And so because of that, I feel
Right, okay.
like that's an important distinction. Like Amy Madigan in Weapons, I think someone else could have played Al Gladys. She was great. Like I love her, and I think
Mm.
that I don't know. And I mean, Wumi is so good as well. Um, you know, she was so good in this film. She's so good in general.
Oh, I love
I'm so
her in
glad she
every
was nominated because she was kind of shut out from the other things, and she had to play a very important role with someone who didn't give her a lot to work with. So, like, I think that, like, she had to really sell those scenes that he couldn't sell, as far as his attraction to her. At first I thought that was his mom. That's how disconnected the chemistry was for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not on her. You know what I'm saying? Like him
I
with
feel like I've never heard you
him,
say this
about when we and
about about them not having
no, they had no
chemistry.
they had no chemistry to me at all. I think I said that when we watched. I was like, I don't believe them. I don't believe them,
Yes, you did say that. You
right?
did. You did.
I believe he had more chemistry with Haley Steinfeld.
Well,
That's the nurse talk
well,
for another day. I'm going to get canceled. Damn it! But what I will say is, I mean, about Michael B. Jordan too is like, I've watched Sinners again. I need to watch it another time. I think a third time to really get into it.
oh, I've already watched it three
I know you watched it three
times.
times. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's performance is good, and he had to do a lot with a lot of things that are tough, right? But anyway, back to Wumi and him. I just felt like she really carried those acting scenes. Like it was so, and so I feel like I would love for her to win, but I think it's going to go to Amy or it's going to go to the other girl's name I can't pronounce. Inga,
Inga,
whoever. Yeah, because
yeah.
sentimental value, I think is just going to
She's
clean up.
oh, I was about to say she's in sentimental value.
Hmm.
Okay.
What do you
All
think?
right. I'm thinking Auntie Gladys might take it, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
yeah,
I think she's the wild card one,
yep.
even slightly, well, kind of,
More walkout than Tiana?
yeah, I'm trying, I might put that side by side. If it
Mm.
goes to either of them,
Yeah,
I'll be like, whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Because those are two completely unexpected
Correct.
roles
Correct.
to take home that statue.
Yep.
So if they wanted to be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about it, you could go either way with one of them
Hmm.
and mission accomplished.
Sure.
But in the traditional what we celebrate at Oscar kind of
Yeah.
like that's definitely going to be whoever's in Sentimental Value
Mhm.
and or Hamnet, if whoever is in, is that
So yeah, so
is that
No Hamnet in
so
this.
who's that other actress with the hard name?
Inga Ibsater Lielis, she's in Sentimental
No.
Value. So her and Elle Fanning are Sentimental Value. And
Right, but
then,
there was another woman that you said first where we were like making fun of like me not knowing the name or something like that.
oh,
Or
you're
was
talking
that
about
in
for actress in a lead role. You're talking about Buckley, yeah.
in this category? You
Elle
didn't name some
Fanning.
last name begins with an R that was like hard to say.
No, that was me saying Inga Ibsater Lee, whatever. Yeah, it was a previous category maybe when I was
That must
saying,
have still been previous.
yeah, and that
Okay,
was
all
also
right.
Sentimental Value. Yeah.
Okay,
Renee
that's what I was
Renazib or
confused.
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
all right. So
Okay.
then, yeah, so then L, I feel like if they go, typical Oscar vibes, it'll
Hmm.
probably be L.
Yeah. All right. A few more. So that I'm gonna say because there's other ones I don't care about. But best directing, Hamnet, Chloe Zhao, Marty Supreme, Joff Safdie, One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, Sentimental Value, Joaquin Trier, and then Sinners, Ryan Coogler. Um,
Okay, of
I'd love this to go to Ryan. I think it's going to
course.
Chloe.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree. I
All
agree.
right. Yeah.
So what are the other like categories that we would actually care about? I think costume design is
Costume
probably
design. Yeah, that's the other one I had. So Avatar, Fire and Ash, which is Deborah Scott, Frankenstein, Kate Hawley, Hamnet, Malgosia Terzanska, jeez.
mm,
Um, Marty Supreme, Miyoko Beluzzi, and Sinners Ruth Carter.
right.
I mean, Frankenstein's got this, but it would be nice if
Yeah,
Sinners won. Yeah.
it's gonna be Frankenstein or Sinners for this, I
Yeah.
think. Um,
And that's the only ones I had down. I mean, there's probably another one that I should have written down, which was screenplay, which I think is actually going to go to Sinners. Without,
that's gonna go to Sinners. Yeah, that's okay. I agree. I
yeah,
agree.
I
I
think that's
agree.
going to go to Sinners. But yeah, so I
Okay.
mean, and one thing we didn't talk about, we talked about the films, but we didn't really, I mean, because we haven't seen enough of them, but what we think Best Picture is going to be. And those again are Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sediment of Values, Sinners, and this film everyone knows apparently called Train Dreams.
I need to go back to the lab and watch
Yeah,
more because
yeah.
when I tell you, you just opened me up to a whole new set of films that I have never heard of before that are a part of that category. Like five of them. So what was it? Train Dreams?
Train Dreams, The Secret Agent.
Right, that's
I think
another
that's the only
one.
ones you didn't know. And then the other films are Sentimental Value, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein, F1, and Begonia.
Okay. So I need to watch Hamnet,
Hmm.
F1, Train Dreams,
Hmm.
Sentimental Value,
Yep. And Secret Agent.
and Secret Agent. Jesus. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
when are the awards again?
I think they're in March, first week of March. So no, they're March. They're actually my brother's birthday. They're March 15th. Yeah.
Okay. I should be able to get through it by then.
Yeah. We got a little time. I gotta be on it. I gotta really I keep going to say I'm gonna watch Hamnet and then doing something else. So they say that the last 20 minutes of the film where he gives like the speech that inspired To Be or Not to Be, that's what that's
Oh,
the moment that
the
every
hook
film
that
has like a turning point where it's like, oh, this is what they're gonna win an Oscar or this is gonna be nominated, right? So they say it's that, and they say it's also a very sad film. So I also wasn't in the mood for that, you know.
that does factor in for sure.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're just not in the mood for a
there ain't no
certain
happy
energy.
films that could be nominated. Like nothing, none of these films are happy. Like there's not one. There's never like, which is why when people get mad at Oscar noms. I mean, films not getting Oscar noms was films that they liked. I'm like, they're not going to get nominated for something that was an enjoyable film. Like, you know what I mean? Like as far as like
They
a
want you to
lighthearted,
feel or like it's supposed to tap into something a little deeper than
yes.
antics and hijinks.
Right.
Like we're
Yeah.
not, Naked Gun remake is not getting a nomination. Like,
Although it got a Golden
so
Globe, but yes,
you got
it
what?
won. I think. I think it won this recent Golden Globe for like best comedic film or something like that.
Oh yeah, the Golden Globes are a little unserious, but Oscar
Yeah. Can you
is
imagine
still
if Naked Gun won an Oscar for?
well in these
I mean, you
unserious.
know what? It could be in that list with the if F1 is in there, like, like
Listen, we are living Idiocracy,
you're
the
right.
movie. Okay, so it would not shock me if by the end of this 4-year term of you know who,
Yeah, that Girls Trips 2 is not.
yup,
People would love that though. They'd be so happy finally, like,
yup,
like give Tiffany
it
Haddish the Oscar she deserves. Like
goodbye, and I'm dead ass hanging up
give
and
Tiffany Haddish the Oscar she
logging
deserves.
off.
She wore that
I'm doing
same white
all the
dress
things.
for every event for a reason. She is an actress. I'm just saying, no. Fine.
I care and I won't. And I will not.
Oscars are up. Anyone can get one.
I think that's
Anyone can get one, clearly. 3 6 Mafia has an Oscar. It's fine. It happens.
First of all, not too much because they deserve that Oscar. You're bugging.
They deserved it? I guess so.
Not
It was a slow year.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp. You're bugging. That song deserved all the Oscars.
I mean, it got one. So yeah. So it got one. And you're right, it was well deserved. That performance was a little nutty, but yeah, it was
Okay, the performance was
I don't know if we need a musical version of Pimp being out like Vex Epic Girls and like I don't know if we needed all that, but
the performance was where they, jumped the shark.
Okay, all right, then we're
But
good. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering more
was
the
a win.
performance and not the song itself. Yeah. That was an interesting time. My gosh,
A time. That was so crazy.
that was crazy. Shout out to Tiana Taylor. I mean, shout out to Taraji for doing her best on that hook. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I am.
But we got movies to watch. We need to close this down and then.
What do you think about making these movies that we need to see the movie night movies, or at least a couple of? I think we should make it a group effort and get it out the way that way.
Because that's how y'all saw. I mean, I didn't see Frankenstein because I missed the movie night, but that's how people were able to see
that's
that.
That's how everybody else ended up seeing Frankenstein.
Now, do you think our group is going to want to sit through Hamnet? I don't know. Like that's we don't want to sit through it. No, I didn't say that, but like that's the only thing.
I can do it, but I get it because some of these movies are not.
We'll do F1. I think F1 probably could get
F1 exactly like
to get some buy-in on.
People want to still like chat a little bit and be like whatever, and so
be under blankets, all that jazz. Well, and that's on that note, folks. This is Friends in Real Life. He said, "Oh shoot."